That's who I am.
Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome to this Greeny production video, and today I'm going to be ranking the Doctor Who seasons from best to worst. So, new Who, not classic Who, fuck that shit. I'm gonna love it, but I'm not gonna go back and watch every episode. So yes, all 9 seasons of Doctor Who, they're gonna get ranked from best to worst. Here we go. So yeah, let's start with what I think is the worst season of Doctor Who, and I'm gonna give that honour to Season 6. Now, Season 6 had no idea what it wanted to be. It started off being some really serial thing for the first, 7 episodes, and there's some good episodes, Impossible Astronaut, that stuff, that's real good. So, part 1, pretty good. And then the last 6 episodes, it kind of, I don't know, it stopped being serial, so the pacing kind of got a bit weird for the season. We went from having this awesome, badass, A Good Man Goes to War episode to having an episode called Let's Kill Hitler, which was just a bit shit. And the finale, it is the worst finale in all of Doctor Who. The Wedding of River song, I don't know what went through Moffat's mind when he said, yeah, let's make this. So yeah, that's my little rant on Season 6, which brings me now to Season 8. Season 8 introduced Peter Capaldi as the Doctor. I think he's a great Doctor. I think his first season, though, was just a bit rough. They were advertising this dark and gritty Doctor, and you got to see these dark parts, and there were some great scenes. But overall, the episodes kind of just blend together. There's nothing that special there. There's some standouts, like Listen. I personally really enjoyed Flatline. My third least favourite season of Doctor Who is, I'd have to say, Season 1. Just because I think Eccleston is a great Doctor. He has some great episodes. I think all 3 of his 2-parters are great. Him and Billy Piper are both great. You get Captain Jack introduced. That's awesome. But I just think it was just, It's like, you know when you have that friend and it's like, that's a cool friend, I like that friend, but he's not my best friend? That's Season 1 for me. It's nothing too special. So what's up next on the agenda, kids? That's gonna be Season 7, which for me, I think personally, I kind of like it quite a lot because it was a massive lead up to the 50th, so there's so much hype around those episodes. I think each episode is stylized perfectly, but still, it's not fantastic. It's still in the back half of my favourites. But it is what it is, alright kids? Nothing you can do about it. Don't bitch about it, it's just an opinion. So what's next? I'd have to say Season 3. Season 3, again, I think is a pretty decently stylized season. But kind of whenever I watch it, I have this warm and fuzzy feeling. I don't know, I like it. I think the relationship between the Doctor and Martha, I was gonna say I liked it, and then I realised I don't. We've already had the Doctor, falling in love with Rose, and Rose falling in love with the Doctor. We don't want Martha falling in love with the Doctor. That's a repeated thing, and I get, they shook it up. They made the Doctor be a playboy. He didn't want him with her. Playboy Doctor. But overall, I think the finale was pretty good. I think part 1 of the finale is really good. I just think part 2 was a bit of a letdown, and yeah, I just think there's a lot of things that could have been improved there. So we're down to the top 4. So 4th place, I guess you could say, honourable mention goes to Season 9. Season 9 is great, it's fantastic, it's got some really good episodes in the back half. Things like Heaven Sent are just fantastic, the Zygon Inversion and Invasion, they're great. Even Face the Raven is good. But then you get episodes like Sleep No More. I'm not a big fan of The Magician's Apprentice and The Witch's Familiar and the 2-parter Underwater that follows that. So Season 9 takes 4th place. So 3rd place now goes to Series 5. Look, when this season came out, I would not have ranked it this far up on the list. I hated it when it first came out. I was like, this is childish. What are all these colours? This isn't what Doctor Who is. But it was just a change. They changed their style of cinematography. They made it much more colourful and brighter, which I think was cool. Looking back on it, I think it's good. And then in terms of how the show is actually written, the overall series pacing is fantastic. Every episode counts towards something, whilst at the same time, every episode is its own thing. And I think that's an amazing feat to be able to do that. So yeah, I hated on Moffat when it came out, but really, I think I really like it now looking back on it. So top 2, who's it gonna be? 2 or 4? 2 or 4? 2nd place goes to Season 2, which means that Season 4 is my all-time favourite season of Doctor Who. Let me talk about it. Season 2 is great. You get the David and Billy relationship, which is just fantastic. You just cry. But knowing what happens in Doomsday, every time you just watch an episode in Season 2 now, you're just like, oh! Season 2 is great. You got some great episodes, like the Satan bit and the Impossible Planet. Both fantastic episodes. The return of the Cyberman, I think, is fantastic. I think the fact that Mickey gets to go on a few episodes, that's awesome. The return of Sarah Jane and K9, also amazing. Season 2, great. I'm not going to talk about the finale because I'll cry. Well done, Season 2. You've done good. So my favourite season is Season 4. Let's talk about it. Donna and the Doctor. What is a more funnier duo, you know? The season itself is paced pretty well with those little Easter eggs from Billy Piper popping up every now and then. It's got some great episodes. The introduction of River Song is actually really, really awesome. And then at the end, even though those last 2 episodes are kind of a little bit rushed, it's still awesome. The fan service, when you see all these characters come together, is just, oh, it's like a dream come true. The Fires on Pompeii, we see Karen Gillan, we see Peter Capaldi, which is awesome. The episode as a whole is still great. It's so sad at the end. It comes together with Season 9, so that's pretty cool. Season 4 is fantastic. David is amazing. He's so heartbreaking. But yeah, that's every season ranked in my opinion. I know I didn't include the specials, but I think the specials, it's a really big mixed bag, so I really don't know what I think of it. It's hard to tell. You can't really compare 4 or 5 episodes compared to a 13, 14 episode season. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you really enjoyed it. I hope you got something from it. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.